Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? It's Pearlo Wisdom. We're on a Saturday night, having a good night. I was having a good night until this game here with the Seattle and San Jose game. It's I got Eberle overshots and he doesn't have a shot yet, so that would be the bad thing about this game so far. But besides that, I'm doing real well. I'll go over the card for what I had, and then if see if they said anything. It's Saturday night. They probably have a life, but you never know. They might come in. Rico hasn't said anything, and Exotic Wagers hasn't said anything. So we'll see if he comes in. They may not. I might be going solo today. It's Saturday night. People have lives, except for me. This is my life. Okay. So I had Stars team total over. I had Stars everything. I don't know. There was people on the Flyers in that game. I didn't understand why you would be on the Flyers on a back-to-back. They were like going back home right after this. It was a weird little road trip for them. Tough game. Tough spot for them. So I liked Stars. I liked the way their mojo was. So they're starting to play like a unit now. They're looking pretty good. So I had a -1. You get that at Betway. I like to play that just in case. We'll talk about it a little more as we go through these. I had them in regulation. I believe team total over. I had team total over 3.5 and team total over 4, and they both came in. And I had the over in the game, which was a 5.5. So did really well on that game. I got about 1.5 units. Vegas, I crushed that. I had team total over 3.5. They just got it. I had Golden Knights again. I did the -1. I'm very in regulation on that one. That's right. I did in regulation. I think I had them puck line first period. They got that money. So I got everything on that game. Just crushed that game. Props. Did I miss them? Yeah, I missed on my prop though. That was the bad thing about that one. I'm going off of him now. Close shave Barbashev. Did not get over his 1.5 shots. So Blackhawks and the Maple Leafs didn't get the over. I had the over in that game. I did have the Blackhawks though to win. I also had them first period, but the main thing for me in that game was to get to far as over 2.5 shots, which I did, which was 1 unit. So I ended up being up a bit. I had about half a unit on the over, and like I said, I had the Blackhawks. I had a little bit on the draw, and it was like a mix mash. But I'm up on the game. I got crushed on the Blue Jackets and Rangers game. I had the Blue Jackets for a little bit, but I also had team total over for both. I thought it was going to be an over game for some reason. And the more I look at it, I shouldn't have thought that. Rangers had Detroit the next night. I think I lost about 1.5 units in that game. Not good. Not good on that game. And did I even get any props? Oh, yeah, no, I did. I did get Lafreniere over shots, I believe, in that game. So it made up for it a little bit. Oh, and I had the draw. That's right. That's what made up for it. It could have been a full 2-unit loss, but I did have the draw in that game. Oilers. I actually was on the Oilers today. Hey, man, how you doing? Sorry, I don't see you. I was looking at the games, and when I look at the games, I can't see you. So how you doing? Oh, really? After a shutout. First period over after a shutout. I'll remember that. So I'll go back and I'll finish my games here. I had the Oilers. I had the over. I had the team total over for the Oilers. I had the draw just a little bit. I had the over in the game for 2 units. So I crushed on that game. I had the draw and the Devils in the Capitals game. Didn't take anything on the total, but okay, here's the thing with that Devils game. I was listening to the Ice guys, and they were off the game. And I was like, well, why would you be off that game? Imagine your captain obviously fucked up, right? He did something to his hand eating. He's embarrassed, probably. And you think they're not going to play for that? You think they're not going to play for their captain in that game, though? I mean, that's a huge game for the captain. So that for the I figured New Jersey was going to win that game because of that injury. No doubt about it. They're going to crush. What I didn't think about was his brother to score a goal. And when he scored it, I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Of course his brother's going to score a goal in this game. Jeez, it was so right in front of our faces, and I didn't play it. But I had Heischer over shots. I think he hit it. But I had the draw. It was just a great draw game for that game. So I was up. I didn't put like tons on. I think I had a quarter unit on New Jersey. I had a little bit on the draw. And New Jersey first period, because I figured they would come out hard in the first period, and they got it. So I did well on that game too. You're not getting my message. Oh, okay. I'll send it in the chat here right now. I'll go check to see if Exotic got his. He should have. Yeah, he's got it. That's weird. Exotic has it. I see it right in the chat there. So anyways, doesn't matter. You can come in now just using that. There you are.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, just going over the games today. Let me see if I do this. If I hit this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not getting your message on Twitter for some reason. It gives me a notification that you've sent me a message on Twitter, but when I go to my messages, I don't see it. Just kind of weird.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hopefully this format works for shorts, because I had to do all my own shorts yesterday. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So I was just going over the games today. I did really well. I need Eberle to start shooting, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But besides that,
nobody shoots in Seattle.
But I thought, I was listening to Ice Guys today. What I was going over with those guys was they weren't on the Jersey game, and I was like, why? You don't think those guys are going to play for Jack? He made a mistake or whatever he did. I don't know what happened there. But
he cut his hand open between his thumb and his pinky ring with the Barstool guys at some famous steakhouse in Chicago that all the road teams go to. So it was a stupid fucking thing that he did.
Yeah. And I'm sure he's pretty frustrated with himself and embarrassed and feeling bad. And he's your captain. You don't think you're going to play for that dude? I liked New Jersey. I wish I would have put more on it than I did. I really liked New Jersey today because of that.
Yeah.
And guess what? I actually bet on the Edmonton Oilers today.
I took the draw there.
I took the draw too.
Yeah, East Coast, West Coast. I mean, the first thing you look at is draw. Then you just look at where these teams are standing and where they are coming into that game. And I got a little worried because I think Edmonton got up 2-0, but then Carolina scored before the end of the first. I think it was 2-1. So I was like, okay, this is going to be a good draw game. So I got the Seattle draw in the late game here too.
Yeah, I got the draw. I actually have Seattle team total over. It's not looking too good. I got to start giving San Jose more credit. I thought that once the teams get the book on them, but this Seattle team has a really hard time keeping up with those young kids. But hopefully they can pull it together here and keep it at least to a draw. I'm just going to get I'm going to send this out to the Twitter there. There we go. So yeah, tomorrow morning, I already got my picks for that. They're playing on small ice surface, I guess. Hey,
I didn't know that.
they are.
I thought everything in Europe was oversized for ice surface. No,
I know. I got so lucky because I had a big bet on the under in that game because I thought it was big ice surface. I actually sat here and talked about it for about 5 minutes. It's on a big ice surface. I was talking to Andrew today. He's like, it's on the big ice surface, isn't it? I was like, well, that makes sense. They probably made like a certain rink for this because it's got to be NHL specs. Now that I think about it, it doesn't really make sense for it to be a large.
Are you saying bigger ice surfaces are more prone to unders than overs?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wider wouldn't be bad. Like if you were to widen these a little bit, but longer is bad because you can't overcommit offensively. You can't go in the corners. You're going to get caught down there, right? So it's more of a puck possession game, and it's more neutral zone play. It's like soccer. You got that big. It's like soccer. So you get more draws. You get more boring hockey. It's boring.
I just thought you'd be able to fire the puck across the boards and use the boards as an extra winger sometimes and be able to gain a little more space out there to skate, and it would benefit the skaters, and you think more of a quicker game back and forth type thing on a bigger ice surface. There'd be more room to move around for the skilled guys. Yeah,
but if you think about it, if you know, like that's true if you allow the other team to do that. But you're going to do whatever you can you're going to sit back more and not allow that to happen. And both teams are going to do that. So it becomes like a chess game rather than a hockey game, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I don't like the big ice surface at all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've been cashing on UFC tonight. I just hit a plus 2,300 parlay.
Oh, nice. UFC. Yeah, I was just talking to Andrew. He was watching UFC. So
yeah. The method of victories, man, are the best. Not just the wins, but the way that person's going to win, like by submission or by knockout. Yeah. Like I got that one girl earlier at I think it was like plus 470 for a submission win. She's one of the best submission girls out there. And then I got this other guy, Morales, that just KO'd this guy. And Leon Edwards got KO'd too. I've been doing good on method of victories for UFC. So if anybody out there bets UFC, look into method of victories and what that person's strengths are, because you'll gain a shit ton more odds doing it that way.
Yeah, I know guys that do bet on that, and that's what they say too. Yeah, they say that.
Yeah. Of course they're going to win, but if you got a striker in there, why are you going to try to get them by points or by submission? This guy's going to try and knock somebody out.
Yeah, and especially if you have a guy that's like not good at grappling up against a guy that's good at submission, you want to take the submission. I would imagine. I'm not a UFC guy, but that would just make sense to me.
Yeah. So some of those strikers are getting better at takedown defense too. So some of the grapplers and wrestlers are having a hard time with them. So you just gotta take a second look sometimes and just playing the money line on a guy.
Yeah. So with that in mind, because it was under, I got so lucky. I bet the under, thinking it was on a big ice surface, and it wasn't under. Because of that, I'm gonna go with the over tomorrow. Usually it's an under and then an over after that. I'm gonna go on the over tomorrow. I'm going all Pittsburgh. Nashville won the last one. No way Pittsburgh's gonna go back losing 2 in a row. No way.
Yeah, and they might have had some fun over there, enjoying the trip, doing some team bonding and stuff like that. They might be a little loose. You might see a little more scoring after a tight one.
Yeah, I think also like the Penguin Pittsburgh showed up a couple days earlier. I should have thought about this. Andrew was on Nashville. I didn't know, but it made sense. Like Pittsburgh was probably chilling and checking out Europe and everything, and then Nashville comes in and they're all business, right? But oh well.
Yeah, I mean, you get Peter Forsberg, Philip Forsberg scored in that game too, so they probably were rallying around him a little bit being over there, and
Mhm.
I think now he'll probably show the team a good time now that they got at least one win there. And
Yeah,
Pittsburgh, they probably want to come home with a split. So yeah, I think Pittsburgh's a play there.
no, for sure. So I took them first period puck line, team total over 3. I'm going to when BetMGM puts up the 3.5. I'm going to go all Pittsburgh tomorrow. Props go with I go with the Europeans because see that was the thing. I went with the Europeans too. I went with Malkin for a goal because I thought he's used to those big ice surfaces. He grew up on them. It's not even big ice surface. So
That's crazy. I would never have known that. I had always thought if they're going to across the Atlantic, it's a big ice surface. I
yeah,
had no idea.
me too. Yeah. Yeah. So I just got lucky is all.
So when I wonder when they go to Milan if this rink even gets built. Apparently this rink for the Olympics isn't even like built yet. I guess the ice is all uneven and shit, and they're having a hard time getting ice in Milan or building this rink. Or I don't know if anybody in the chat knows anymore, but I heard they've been having issues with this Olympic arena over there. So I wonder if that's even going to be Olympic size or NHL size
No,
over
it's
there.
gonna be that's Olympic, I believe. Yeah, I
Mhm.
believe. I better not say that though, because I don't maybe they are making it small ice surface or something, but that wouldn't really be fair to the European teams. I doubt it's probably big ice surface. It's Olympic ice. It's called Olympic ice surface, so it's probably gonna be
Yeah. And I heard Bettman's like having second thoughts of even having the players go over there right now because of this whole issue with the rink there, with the player safety and the quality of the ice and shit. I don't know. It's just somebody was talking about that at work today. I never really looked into it, but
right. Well, I mean, he's gonna put pressure on them to get going to get it right, right?
yeah.
I won't be. Well, I'll be up at 9, but I won't be watching that. I got stuff to do, so I won't be able to watch
No.
that
I
game.
mean it's 7 hours ahead. So I mean the February 22nd is I think the date for the gold medal game. So you got
Yeah,
to think 7 hours ahead. That thing will probably start at about 1 Eastern, I would think. That
yeah.
makes it 8 o'clock there. Hard to say, but
9 in the morning. Yeah, 8, 9, 9 to 5, 5 o'clock. Early
yeah,
game.
5 o'clock local time, I think.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, be interesting. Anyway, one sec. I got to bounce out for a quick sec. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll just finish off what I had for bets, and then I'll get into the games. I had the over with the Red Wings, team total over for the Red Wings. I actually talked last night about the fact that I could see the Sabres winning that game because it's like they hadn't won on that road trip. The Wings had the Rangers the next game, but I couldn't depend on them, and I ended up taking the Wings -1. Oh, right on. Seattle scored. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. uh, so, anyways, yeah, I did the Capitals Devils. I think I went through all the games. No, what didn't I do? Oh, I had the under and the Ducks in the Wild. That was an easy one. That should have been my best bet. Should have way more on that. Ducks on tired legs. The Wild can't score. They play like that trap system and stuff like that. Yeah, so that was I had under on that. The Bruins and Canadians, I lost 2 units on the over on that. Canadians had 7 power plays. I couldn't freaking do it. I did have Bruins team total over, which cut it a little bit, but I took a pretty good chunk out of that game, a loss out of that game. Geeky overshot saved me a bit, but wasn't good. I did have the Senators. I didn't trust Forsberg before. The Senators were obviously already on vacation out to the West Coast. They're going to Anaheim after this. I thought the green would keep them focused for this one game, but no. And the Kings have been really good on the road. So I didn't take much of a loss on that, but I did take a good chunk. And Seattle scores again. And I got one more, and I got the team total over 3. Excellent. Okay. Jets and Flames tied 2-2. That's not good. I got the Flames team total under, but I do have the draw. All right. So that's what I had in all of those. We'll start when he comes back. We'll get into the games for tomorrow. I wanted to mention Ice. I know you got the Preds. Of course you got the Preds. You're never going to take a public play. Never in a million years. You're allergic to public plays. You'll never take public plays.
Yeah, Roslovich was a good goal prop I hit tonight. I figured he's back in Carolina. He might want to top one.
I wish I would have took I never thought about first goal. That would have been a nice little, pizza bet, first goal. But I had him for a point, and I had him for a goal and an assist. Both of them were a good price. So that was good. All right. Well, let's look at the card tomorrow because I don't want to be up too long. And I have be on the Preds for both games. Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Okay, I'm sorry I missed that, dude. Keyword think. Keyword think. Yeah. I think you might have been thinking something when you were doing that. Well, I might not have saw it in the chat, but all right. Do we have lines out yet for the games for tomorrow? I didn't see any on DK. No, nothing on DK yet. What the hell's going on? I'll see if I got a Bet365 is usually late. BetMGM, forget about it. They don't put theirs out till first thing in the morning. It's freaking annoying. Oh, they do have them on Bet365. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit on the over. Pittsburgh team total over. How are you taking, by the way, how are you taking with the Preds with useless Assen in? How are you doing that? It's just, I mean, you're not even getting a good line on it, really. You're just doing it to fade the public. That's all you're doing. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be him. Maybe it'll be Saros. Maybe they're going to play.
It might be. You'll probably see the same goaltending matchup. I mean, it's not a back-to-back.
No, okay, that's true. Maybe it is. So, all right, I'll give you a little more credit on that then. So, here's a tough one for me, anyways. Vancouver and Tampa Bay. I think I actually like Vancouver here. Tampa Bay just off the big win against Florida. Johansson will be in net. He has played well. But I think Vancouver actually has played hard, man. I don't think they're an easy out at all. Plus 140. I'm not afraid to throw a little bit on here. I made a lot of money this week, too. So that's maybe why I'm getting a little bold here. But at the very least, Vancouver's gone team total over like quite a few straight now, like 4 or 5 straight. They're scoring.
Yeah,
so
that might be another draw candidate.
Yeah, definitely. I'm taking the draw in just about every game now. Geez, what is it hitting at 30% of the games played or draws right now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, no, it's crazy, dude.
But one bet I will be betting, and now I say this here, I have been betting it, but I keep on forgetting to mention it here, is Pedersen under 1.5 shots. You get it at plus 110, and he has not had over 1.5 shots in 11 straight.
Oh
It's
my God.
annoying to watch the game. In Carolina, I think I talked about it yesterday. You were on, yeah. Carolina, he scored the first goal of the game in like the first 10 minutes. I'm like, oh fuck.
Who would you rather have? Who would you rather have on your team, Pedersen or William Nylander?
Nylander. His offense is just amazing. Pedersen's a good defensive player, but come on.
It's crazy, dude.
You would rather
Pedersen
have
ever would have come out of it? No, I wouldn't. It's crazy to think, man.
Yeah. When Pedersen was Pedersen. But
do you think he'll ever be Pedersen again?
I don't know.
Or do you think this is what he is?
I don't know. It seems like Rick Tocchet isn't even trying. You know what Rick Tocchet's putting him with Kane? Kane's dumb like puck. He doesn't know what to do in neutral zone. You can tell him till the day is long. He goes in. He doesn't have a clue. He just floats around like, remember those old NHL games where you had that one player that would just float around all over the place?
Yeah.
Basically Kane.
Yeah.
In the neutral zone and defensive zone. So one thing he still does, Pedersen still does, is he is a strong full sheet player. Like he's good positionally.
Yeah, so why doesn't he do that? Why doesn't he just turn his game into a Patrice Bergeron and just become a Selke nominee? Like, he's a smart hockey player.
He sort of is, actually. He does play really, really well defensively. He sort of is, but people are never going to peg that on him. He'll never get credit for it, probably. As soon as you could be as good as you were going to be, like 40-goal scorer all the time and all that, you drop off like that, you can't do nothing right. I don't know. Like, it just, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, but it seems to correlate with him and meeting that supermodel chick, man. It seems to correlate.
He's gotten soft.
Oh yeah,
he's gotten soft.
He's not doing the things. I don't think he's dedicated to the sport anymore.
Yeah,
he got the 11 mil, met the model. You know, you have a model girlfriend. She's going to all highfalutin events and all that kind of stuff like that. You're not going with her. You probably
and she sees like a nick or a bruise on you. She's like, dude, you can't have that.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
What are you doing? You got a cut on your cheek. We're going out tonight. What? Jesus, you can't look like that. Here, let me put something on it here.
Exactly.
It won't look. I got this new cream that'll basically get rid of it within 2 days.
Yeah. I think he just fell in love and he just realized hockey isn't everything, and now he plays like it. But it's simple. It seems to be.
I know. Everybody, dude, imagine being in Vancouver and being a Canucks fan and just waiting for this guy to become himself again, be the guy that was the player he was before, and now he's a shell of himself, and just like.
Do you ever see like Rick, not Tocchet, but Foote? He never talks about Pedersen in interviews at all. Never mentions him or anything. Pedersen's going to be Pedersen. He's not going to try to make him anything more than what he is. He's just going to work with what he is, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It seems like it. That's what he's doing. But I think getting back to the game, I think he's doing a really good job with what he has there. And I think Tampa Bay could be coming in fat here on a back-to-back. Played a tough game against Florida. They're injured. They have no Hagel, no Cirelli. I think it's possible they could take that game.
I think so too.
I'm going to give the drawing dog on that one, I think.
Yeah, because I think the Rangers went in, beat Tampa. We knew they had Florida coming. This is a game they focused on. They won it. And then Vancouver's coming into town. This might be a letdown spot for Tampa.
Yeah, I agree. And like I said, I think they're playing hard. They played hard against Carolina in that game that they lost. They're playing hard against everybody. They're not. I mean, they're getting lit up as far as defense is concerned because they're playing a heavy aggressive game. It's like Foot's like, this is what I got. I got what Besser doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And
Kiefer Sherwood's going balls out. He's scoring.
Yeah, going balls out. So his defense is like just gain possession as much as you can in the offensive zone and try to get back. That's what his defense is really. Yeah. But they're working hard for him. So keeping it simple. Kane, get the puck, shoot. That's all I ask from you, Kaner. That's it. Just get in the spots and shoot. I don't care if you shoot 10 times and you get no goals, I'm happy. You shot. That's good. That's all.
Yeah. Just try and lose. Just try and lose.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, just try and lose yourself out there, Eminem.
Yeah. Yeah. Pedersen, you just play defense for Kane. That's all you do. Get the puck out of the zone, look for Kane, pass him the puck. I don't even care if you shoot, obviously, because he had 5 games in a row where he never got one shot I've been betting him under 1.5 shots every single game. Yeah.
That's crazy when you think of it. There's money in the unders. It's like when you play craps. It's like when people play don't pass, don't come, and they want the 7 to be rolled out when most of the crap table is cheering for anything but a 7, but you got that guy at the table that's playing like the other side, the dark side. So like you don't hear a lot of bettors playing unders on shots, on unders on anything in sports are almost frowned upon, right? For people will put out a bet and put an under bet out there. Not the total or anything like that, but unders on shots when you take in a deep dive like you do and you see a trend and then you see the money's close to even. So
well, the reason why I know that the reason why I know that is I was looking for Pedersen to start shooting so I could start betting his shots props because they're good, right? Like if you can get it at a 1.5, and I'm like, oh, okay, Foot will get this guy shooting over time. And if it took a couple games where I realized, why don't I just bet the under? It's not happening. So I just started betting the under a little bit and a little bit, and it kept on coming, working. So I put a little more. Now I'm putting quite a bit on. It was a premium. It was a premium play in that Carolina game. I gave it out as a premium play. And he scores a goal in the first period on a shorty, for fuck's sakes. I'm like, yeah, as soon as I put a premium on it. And then I had to sweat him. And you know what? I had to sweat him to not get a shot, and it wasn't really a sweat. That's how much he's not shooting. It's crazy.
That's crazy for sure, man. That's cool, man. Yeah, just see a trend and play it until somebody proves you otherwise.
Yeah,
and if
that's what I do.
Goes on for a little while.
Marchenko assist, 10 in a row, 10 assists in a row, and they're still giving you at minus 110. Marchenko assist.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Isles. Okay, let's go into that game right now. I don't know when it is or whatever. We got to talk about all that. It can they possibly like that win against Utah? I was talking about it on Pucking Deep. Go check it out if you don't believe me. Go into. I'm doing it on my channel now, but the last one was my channel, but the other one's on RNJ Media. I talked about the Islanders with the Isles girl. You know who the Isles girl? Have you ever heard of her?
Yeah. Little blonde girl, the die-hard Isles fan. Yeah,
die-hard Isles fan. Yeah, she was on the show, and I was like, if there's, I love Patrick Waugh, and I said that I don't think the Island. I'm not going to bet the Islanders to make the playoffs, but I think people get shit on Patrick Waugh way too much, man. I think he's a great coach. What he did in Colorado was awesome, and part of me loves him because he quit. He said because he wanted Tyson Berry gone, and they wouldn't trade him, and he finally wouldn't trade him, and he said, "No, I'm not going to coach there. That's it."
Patrick Wall reminds me of like a Brindamore.
Sorta, yeah.
That just came to my head now, but Patrick Waugh seems like a Brindamore, a guy that's going to just demand motivation, excellence, and, just be there for your team and be a coach that could hang out in the league for a long time because his message is probably very consistent.
Yeah. And the difference is they have opposite philosophies. He's actually he's offensive pressure philosophy. Like that's the reason why there's over so much with Islanders games, because they play highly aggressive offensive game. They did in Colorado too. It might be just because he knows his defense isn't that good, sort of like what Foot's doing with Vancouver. And he's got a lot of big guys up front. That's why he puts Heineman up there and stuff like that. So they can try to gain as much possession and wear you down in the offensive zone. Well, whatever the fuck it is, he's certainly working, man. That Utah game was a terrible spot for them. And they took those kids to town in overtime, and now they're going into Colorado. And they played, 5 games on the road now? Do you think it's possible they could take Colorado here? I can't see it, man. Colorado's a freaking wagon, man. This isn't Utah. You're not in Utah anymore.
You're not in Utah anymore, Dorothy.
Yeah.
This isn't Kansas. This isn't Utah. No, Colorado's a McKinnon. I mean, McKinnon might have been winning the MVP this year.
Oh, yeah. I'd say right now he is. Who else is?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Carr's playing like the best defenseman in the league. Supporting cast there, man. Like Nietzsche's like, dude, like, can you imagine being Colorado and you get rid of Rantanen and you just somehow get better? Like they're pulling all the right fucking moves over there.
Yeah.
Staying one step ahead. Like we're staying one step ahead. You're not like Toronto and all of a sudden you lose Marner and he didn't want to re-sign. He wants to leave town and then you're stuck with fucking Michelli and Colorado Rantanen. They probably went to him, saw the number. They weren't going to be able to keep him. They made a lateral move and they move on, man. And they don't take a step back because of it. They take a step forward.
I'm trying to see the spot Colorado's in, but like, are they going to play down to the Islanders? I don't know. Like,
I feel like what's happened to them the last couple of years, I think Colorado's on a mission this year. I don't think they're giving anything to anybody any night.
It seems
there
like
times during the year.
They're winning.
There's going to be times for every team. Yeah, there's going to be times for every team during the year where you're going to look at it and say, okay, they lost to them and tomorrow's a new day, but it's hard to bet against them in any spot. Fucking Islanders have been having an unbelievable road trip so far.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're just playing balls out, offensive type hockey, and they're moving the puck really fast. He's got them playing with confidence.
And what about the Colorado Avalanche?
I don't know what the price is on. What's the price on Waugh to win the Adams right now? I mean, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea if they make the playoffs. It probably will.
Well, not just make the playoffs, but kill like the fucking points record or something like that. No, yeah.
I don't know, because everybody was shitting on the Islanders to not. I still, even though I love Patrick Waugh, I was like, I don't know. I think he'll get him on the bubble, and I think that's probably what will happen. But the way they're playing now, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're playing.
Yeah, no, I was thinking something else. I was thinking of Patrick Waugh going back into Colorado as the Islanders coach, the place he won the Stanley Cup in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He might have this.
Too. There's that too. There's that angle where he's going back to Colorado. Holy shit, these guys are going to be playing balls out, man.
You're like, hey, boys.
Just take the over. There's no way this is an under. Not a freaking chance. Unless
Yeah.
Colorado decides, okay, we're going to shut these guys down. But I don't think there's a way to shut these guys down.
Yeah. The only way we're going to beat Colorado is to go toe to toe with them, open it up, and I can let it rip. We've had a good road trip. I've won a cup in this building. I want to see you guys play a great game tonight.
Yeah, I don't care if you lose, but we're not going to lose sitting down. Fuck that. We're going to go beat the shit out of them. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt if there's a lot of penalties here, actually. I wouldn't doubt if they come in fighting. The over is like huge in this series, too. The last 5 games 7-4, 5-4, 6-2, 5-2. I could only see an over here. I don't think you're going to see another Utah. They did, and like the draw, you have to kind of play it because they're hitting draw. They played 3 draws in a row, and the way draws are in the league right now. But what does Colorado have after? Oh, you know what? Colorado is playing the New York Rangers after this one. But is that really much different than playing the Islanders to Colorado? I don't know.
And it's in Colorado?
It's in Colorado, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they go on the road against Nashville and Chicago. The only thing I could say is maybe Colorado goes, okay, you guys can have this one. Fuck it. We don't want to fight with you. I think that's what's going to happen. The Islanders are just going to try to make their lives a living hell and annoy them to the point where Colorado's like, fuck it. Maybe.
Yeah, and depending how that game's televised against the Rangers too. I don't know. I don't have my schedule in front of me. I'm just on my cell phone right now. So you could have it as a TNT or whatever game. Colorado against the Rangers could be a national broadcast game that they're kind of looking ahead to, where the Islanders could kind of sneaky go in there and win and continue this road trip they're on.
What's the date today? Today's I forgot to put the date on this.
2025.
Oh, right on. Hey man, what's the year? Do you ever see that?
Hey man, dude, where's my car?
Do you see that Stephen Wright bit? Because he says, why do they have the year on your watch? Like, who doesn't know what year it is? Sometimes I just go up to people and go, hey man, what's the year?
Yeah.
And they'll like tell me what it is, and I'll be like, oh man, she's gonna be pissed. That's really good. So anyways, if the Islanders happen to pull this shit out, it's the 15th now.
They're going to play hard. They're going to play hard for Patrick Roy. I'll tell you that. They're not going into Colorado.
They're going to get slaughtered by Dallas on the 18th, though. Just remember that. They're going to get slaughtered by Dallas. If they happen to win this one, there's no way those legs are going to hold up against Dallas when they get to Dallas. Either win or lose, really, but certainly if they win. That's a brutal road trip, and they have just been crushing. It's hard to fade them. I haven't even looked at the price yet. Stephen Wright is a good man. Yeah, I love Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright was awesome. Do you know Steve? You know Stephen Wright, right, Rico? Or do you not? You don't know who he is? Don't know.
Who's he, a comedian?
Yeah, he's like a monotone comedian. He's hilarious. I bought some.
I might have seen him. I'm watching this on my phone right now, so I can't really tell.
I'm sure you've watched it. Go check him out. I bought some instant water yesterday, but I don't know what to put in it. He says stuff like that. Yeah. Mitch Hedberg is another comedian that was that obviously was very influenced by him. That turned into a heroin addict and died, but he was pretty funny. Anyways, back to hockey again. Oh, what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, the price. I haven't even looked at the price of this game. That's the last game on the card. Oh geez. The Islanders are plus 210. It's almost like Minus 260 for Colorado. Team total over for both teams, maybe something like that. But I think Colorado's going to take. I have a hard time taking the Islanders team total over there because I think Colorado's going to take pleasure in trying to shut this team down. That's what they are doing right now.
Yeah,
but
or
the Islanders are
3-3
going to
correct.
make it very tough for them to do that.
3-3 correct score after 60.
Yeah. Colorado's got the Rangers after this. They just beat. It all depends. Like, if Colorado really wants to get angry and win this game, they'll win the game. If Colorado goes in there and goes, it's a different division team and they come out smoking and going crazy on them and they're like, do we really want to do this today? Then the Islanders could probably win that. Possibly win that. But I just think they're going to run out of legs. I would take Islanders first period if I were going to do anything. And then Colorado, because Colorado's so good, they can come out in the third and say, okay, boys, let's put this away.
Yeah, but they've been in altitude already in Utah and going to Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they go Vegas, Utah, Colorado? They've been altitude for a while, so I think they've sort of adjusted to the altitude.
I'll take a little dabble on 3-3 correct score after 60.
We'll see if that works out for us. I think they're going to run out of legs. I just
without, this is just on top of my head. You know what I'm thinking? I'm just thinking the ex-player as well as the ex-coach, but who's on the Islanders that played for Colorado for the last few years?
Drouin. I just don't trust Drouin, to score. That's all.
I know. I don't know. Is he shit in the bed this year?
Yeah, he's all right. He's Drouin. Yeah. He's making passes.
But do you think he'll have a little bit of something underneath him? What can you get Drouin for a goal prop? What's Drouin's goal prop for them?
There might be more exiles on there. Somebody's bringing it up in the chat. Let's check it out.
Who's that Drouin?
I've pretty much given up on any idea of getting that Everly overshot.
Who's Brock Nelson exile? But he's in Colorado though. Drouin's coming to Colorado. Yeah. I'm talking about exile.
I take him for a goal because he didn't want to leave. They kind of forced him out there. Like,
who, Brock Nelson?
Leave, so I would definitely take him for a goal. Yeah.
Brock Nelson?
Yeah. He didn't want to
leave. Sprinkle it around. Nelson, Drouin.
Brock Nelson did
Brock
not want
won't even shoot. Yeah. Brock Nelson, Jesus, man.
I take Drouin for a point if you're going to take anything. I don't think he scores a goal. Yeah.
Power play point, maybe.
Just make sure you take Heineman for a goal.
Dude, this guy is unbelievable. Like, how did he get out of Montreal? Like, why didn't Montreal keep this guy?
I really liked he's like the perfect type of Patrick Waugh player. Like, he's like I said, Patrick Waugh does this to players. Everywhere he's like, when he was in Colorado, like, you go back and look at that roster and say, what the fuck? And look at the year before he got there. It's like night and day, man. They missed the playoffs the year before, and they were like first in their division.
Yeah, Colorado. Patrick Waugh was there at a bad time. Like, he was wrong guy in the wrong place.
Well, he does things his own way, and he wants to do things his own way. I honestly think that what's happened here is they brought in what's that dude from Tampa Bay? The general manager that they brought over in New York. They fired Lamoriello, and they brought over that guy from Tampa that was in Tampa Bay for a long time. Somebody in the chat will tell me right now, probably. Maybe not. It'll come to me. It doesn't matter. He was the assistant general manager at Tampa Bay. A lot of teams were thinking about trying to get him and stuff like that. And he finally went. And I personally think that Patrick Waugh was the one that chose a general manager. And he called him up and said, look, this is the way I'd like it to be. I want to be able to have like a lot of say on who we get and what we do and all that kind of stuff like that. So sort of working like a coach assistant manager. You got the ultimate say, but I'm not saying I'm just saying same thing. And I think he's a smart hockey mind, man. If you ever hear, I know he was an arrogant prick, but if you listen to the interview, like if you listen to his interviews, even when he was young and he actually started talking hockey, he was a smart dude. Always has been. Always has been. So yeah, I mean, you're on Colorado -1.5. I don't want to bet -1.5 on the Islanders right now. That's the thing. I think I'm going to bet on the overs. Over 1.5.
Patrick was putting some money on the board tomorrow night in Colorado. I guarantee that he's putting money on the board in that dressing room tomorrow.
Probably.
He is. This type of guy he probably is. He's going into that building. He doesn't want to feel that embarrassment, that tingling skin where he's just getting embarrassed in another building. There's no way he's going into that building where he won cups and he's not having his team play a full 60 there.
Yeah.
I think 3-3 correct score is a good one. They'll get out of there with a draw.
Yeah, whatever everybody's role is, your role is I want to see this many hits tonight. I'll give you a G per hit today. Yeah.
Yeah. There's money on the board in Colorado for the Isles tomorrow night. Patrick was not going in there and getting embarrassed. I could be wrong, but this is my thought.
Yeah, I think so too.
The Isles aren't going in.
And like I said, in Dallas, the Dallas game, there's no way they're winning that game. I'll be blown away. And they're probably not winning this one either, but they're going to make it. They're going to make it. They're not going to make it easy on Colorado. Colorado is going to have to play tomorrow. They're certainly not going to be able to go in there and.
When's Colorado playing the Rangers?
Try to play their fancy perimeter game and all that shit tomorrow. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, when's Colorado playing the Rangers? Not Sunday, right? Or not Monday, Tuesday?
The day after.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tuesday, probably TNT national broadcast. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's the thing about it. The great thing about it for the Islanders is they've made a case. Like, who would have thought we're making a case for the Islanders to beat Colorado in this spot before the season started?
No, dude. Well, look what they've been doing in Vegas and Utah. They've had an excellent road trip. Why stop now?
Yeah.
I think the draw is a good play. I think the 3-3 correct score. Take to Brock Nelson, and maybe he'll start shooting against fucking goalies pissed off at because I'm going
to take like over 2 first period, or if you can get a decent price at the over 1.5.
Yeah, first period over.
Or first period.
Yeah. These teams will come at each other.
I'm taking the over in the game because the Islanders aren't going there to shut down Colorado. There's no freaking way they're doing that. They're going there to play, like say, hey, we'll take you on a semi at your game. All right.
I like it.
That's
I mean, there's no value on betting Colorado. If anybody's going to bet Colorado, I mean, might as well not even bet the game.
Yeah, I mean, team total over would probably be all right if
you
get it to 4.
Yeah, but money line. Just don't bet Colorado money.
Oh, yeah, don't bet money line. Jesus. No. Yeah, people, I'll put it in a parlay.
Well, Devon Tays is an exile, isn't he, too? And I'm sure they played each other more than once.
It's been a while now since that.
Yeah. They played each other more than once. So Devon Tays will try and shut somebody down. Devon Tays plays the left side. So who's a right winger for the Islanders that Devon Tays is going to go up and down the boards with? So just don't take a right winger for the Islanders.
Right.
Whoever's
winger.
coming down Devontae's wing all night, he'll probably shut them down.
That would be Palmieri and Holmstrom. You can pretty much
Okay, so don't take those two guys.
No problem.
Take Jonathan Drew, and he's coming up the left side. He'll probably fucking laugh around with McCarr in the corner and be like, "Hey, fucking get one, put one in net, and get the hell out of town."
Yeah, I don't think Duran will do anything tomorrow, honestly. He's too nice of a guy. That's why I didn't like Barry. He was too nice of a guy.
Yeah, McCarr's nice.
Okay. Yeah, but not on the ice, he's not.
Is McCarr the best defenseman in the NHL right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I thought I made a case for Hughes last year, and then I looked at the analytics after in the summer. Because Hughes, I mean, he's amazing. Don't get me, he's amazing for sure, no doubt about it. But I was like, oh, wait a sec. He's like McCarr plays against the top competition, the elite competition in the league. And Hughes gets placed in about average, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's not even close. There's nobody close in the league. McCarr is the best defenseman in the league. The Schneider kid, maybe somewhere down the road, might be able to give him a go, but there's nobody.
You could actually argue that Colorado has the best forward and the best defenseman in the league right now.
Right now, at this moment, yeah, I would say it's not McDavid right now. It's not.
Who's better than McKinnon in the league right now?
I don't think there is anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If NHL was here, he'd be saying Sidney Crosby. No.
Yeah.
He's awesome, but who is
he is,
but he's not like not
give me Crosby at McKinnon's age, and I'll probably take Crosby, but
not at this stage of his career. Right now, McKinnon's he's just a wagon, man. I don't think there's
we're on a mission. Colorado's on a mission, man. Take cup future with them.
Look at how much look at the way they shut down Anaheim. And I know it was in a bad spot, man, but they really dummied them pretty good. They played around with them a little bit, you know. So
yeah, and we could be talking tomorrow night after a 6-1 Avalanche win too. Like
that would not surprise me. Yeah. A 6-1 Islanders win would surprise me, but a 6-1 Colorado win wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So that tells you that, you know, if the Islanders are going to win, it's not going to be like reverse puck line or anything like that. That's for sure. Not likely.
Yeah. There's no reverse reach arounds going on tomorrow.
No reverse reach arounds. Absolutely. Well, there are, but they're in the
they happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Detroit had a rough go here. I'm pretty sure there's some Sherrod's got some reverse reach arounds going on there after the game.
Yeah, he's got to keep paying for his subscription to Jaime's Body Lube.
Yeah. That's I know. And he gets of course he gets Gold Star too, Body Lube.
Like, hey, I know. He's a gold member.
Just like butter. It's just like butter. Yeah. Yeah, there's like there's literally little flakes of gold. So
he's so good. He's so good at it.
He is. He's the champion. There's gonna be a statue right in front. I gotta build a statue when he retires right in front of the Hall of Fame, the Pearlo, the Reach Around Hall of Fame.
Problem is you can't touch the statue because it's so slippery. Like it's very lubey.
Well, yeah. There's lube. There'll be lube stations all over the place.
Yeah, his hand is like punched out there, but it's got like a dispenser for Jaime's Body Lube in it. So outside the ring.
He's gonna have like a sparkling white towel around his neck. For sure.
Oh man.
Yeah. He's just gonna have like the towel around He's gonna have the towel around, just like coming out of the shower, doing one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to call him up. We'll have to get that done. Got my
Yeah,
get my statue guy in there to get her all done, get him posed up.
well, especially after his contract's up, dude, he's gonna be looking for more revenue, so he'll have to re-up with Heine's body lube.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. I gotta do that, man. I gotta get a nice bottle of Jaime's and I gotta go wherever he's playing because next year, we're gonna have like Pepsi for sponsors in this show and all that shit. We'll be traveling everywhere, right? And I'm gonna go and go talk to his agent and tell him like I need you to hold a bottle of Jaime's and we're gonna put it on a shirt. Yeah. That's gonna be sweet, dude. Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
send over Hernandez in the PH. It's not the PJ, not the private jet anymore. It's the PH. It's the private helicopter. You got Hernandez picking them up.
Yeah, of course. Sharks have now surpassed my most losingest team in 6 years, the Blackhawks. Oh, so you bet on the Sharks today? Telling you, man, regression for the Sharks. It's not over yet, but
they're playing hard. These kids don't have tree trunks for legs yet. These kids are still slim. They're young. They haven't been filled out. They're going fucking balled out, man.
Their legs are gonna wear on them, and they got to learn the finer parts of the game. That defense is sort of meh. Now that they've kind of went on a run, they're going into buildings and they're like, yeah, okay, you think you're good now, are you? These veterans want to beat the shit out of these kids. Veterans love to beat the shit out of them.
They got skill, like more skill than most of the players in the league. Dude, when San Jose went on that road trip to NYC, there was a fucking online video of this lady taking a video of them at some coffee shop, Celebrini and Will Smith. I don't know if you've seen the video, but they were sitting out on a New York City street having a coffee, and this lady's like, "These are two hockey players. They play for the San Jose Sharks. What is your name?" "I'm Celebrini and I'm Will Smith." And like, if you look at them, you wouldn't even know they were hockey players. She was like, "Oh, and these guys play in the NHL. Like, they're fucking just not developed." It's like, holy shit, these guys are like literally kids playing in a man's league.
Yeah.
And San Jose is just coming out flying, and it's like you said, there's no way this could be sustained all year.
No.
And San Jose does not make the playoffs. Do you think San Jose makes the playoffs?
No. Chicago.
Maybe.
I don't think Chicago. I mean, I meant to say I don't think Chicago either. Is what I'm trying to say. Same thing.
Yeah.
I think they're going to wear out over time. That Levshinoff looks like one hell of a defenseman in the future. He's already good for his age. Like both of these teams got a wagons for teams in the near future, like very near future. But they got
the best chance?
Just like Montreal does. So I said Montreal's going to wait till they start playing the Dallases. Wait till they start playing these plays. And they're all going in there. You got to remember, they burnt all those teams last year. They surprised them. These young punk kids went in. And see, what do you think they're doing when they go into Montreal now? They're like, okay, we're getting you motherfuckers. Every single game they play against good teams this year in Montreal they're playing revenge games. They're playing revenge games.
Yeah, and like Mark Green just said, they aren't tanking though. So that's the biggest difference with the San Jose team now is they're not in tank mode anymore. Now they're getting closer, right? So they're making progress. A team like Anaheim, you see they're not tanking anymore. They're making progress. A team like Chicago, they're not losing every single night anymore. They're making progress. So like these teams, you could see them, they're coming.
Yeah.
Which is good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, their skill's going to take them places this year. They're going to win games on their skill. There's no doubt about it because they got it. That's for sure. You get a veteran team that's tired going into San Jose, you take San Jose. But anybody that goes into San Jose and wants to beat them will beat them. Like any good team is going to beat them right now. But give it some time. That Askarov kid, holy shit, dude. I mean, that unbelievable, that guy. Nashville's got to be just crying right now for letting that kid go and keeping Saros.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, look at Anaheim, Chicago, San Jose have in common. They got good young goaltending there. Spencer Knight, Stahl, and Askarov. These are kids you're going to be hearing for years now.
This is going to be fun, man. San Jose, Anaheim in the future, and watching the Chicago team, I'm excited about it. It's going to be really cool. And they're bringing a different type of game too, man. Like, these kids are not just – this isn't like the Florida Panthers where they drag you down. These kids are super high skill. Super high.
Yeah, they're not on steroids like the Florida Panthers.
Not on steroids like the Florida Panthers.
Not yet, anyway.
YouTube won't let YouTube. I keep on. YouTube doesn't seem to want to let anybody see that video. That's
hilarious.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the next game. Probably everybody's here. Are you going to talk about the games?
They're on pot and mushrooms. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay, Vegas versus
pot, video games, and mushrooms, man. All natural.
Vegas versus the Wild. You can get this at a -125 under 6.5. Take it. I don't think there's any over games happening with Minnesota Wild unless their goaltender absolutely craps the bed. And Vegas is on a back-to-back. They already got their point. This is a draw, almost for sure. Draw game for such a draw game here. I would definitely be playing the draw, and I would definitely be playing the under. Do you see anything different than me on that one? I lost you. Where'd you go?
Yeah, you lost me.
Did you see anything other than the draw?
Can you see me on video? I might have just bounced out. Oh, yeah, I'm good then. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, which game?
Minnesota, Vegas. Yeah, Vegas on a back-to-back. I think
Minnesota on back-to-back.
Yeah, Minnesota played their backup against Anaheim, so it's going to be Gustafsson in. And Vegas played their backup against St. Louis. So I think this is an under.
Good call. Good call. Vegas came out and scored early against St. Louis tonight and just kind of let the game play out a little bit to save themselves. And that was a pretty low event game with Anaheim tonight too. But tough. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, I like under if you get a 6.5.
6.5, -125. I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'd take that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as
side there.
Yeah, it's a low event. Draw and under. Draw and under.
Yeah, 2-2 correct score after 60.
Something like that, yeah. No goals in the first 10 minutes. They won't even try to score it for the first little while. They'll just feel each other out. They'll do that. Yeah. They'll do the body lube. Jaime's body lube. Feel each other out. That's going to be the Jaime's. That's going to be
other out.
That's going to be the
other out, but they'll be slipping off each other.
But it's going to be the Jaime's moment.
Yeah.
This feel each other out moment brought to you by Jaime's.
Feel each other. Yeah, feel each other out. Sponsored by Jaime's Body Lube. No grip. Everybody's just slippery out there. They're sliding off each other for the first 10 minutes.
No chafing. Yeah. Just sliding into the second half of the first. No goal whatsoever. Yeah.
Why? We just played yesterday.
Sliding into the back end of the first. sliding into the back.
Yeah.
See, Bolts in
Dump
OT.
it. Yeah, good penetration, excellent work down low, dump her out, muck her out in the corners.
He said wings and reg. He said, okay, we'll get to that game in a second.
Yeah, Detroit's been rested a little bit, I think.
I was just going to look at again. Oh, not this one. Why am I putting that on?
So I'm watching the UFC fight right now too. Like the main event's on right now. Holy shit. Dagestani's fighting the Australian. This is unbelievable. Like,
how much is left in the third? 7 minutes left in the third. I've got Calgary team total under 2.5. And it's 3-2 Winnipeg. And I got Winnipeg to win. I need Seattle to get a goal here to get over 3.
What's the score in the Seattle game?
It's 3-1.
Oh, okay.
I took Seattle to win the game and team total over 3.
Did Iafallo get a goal tonight?
I don't know. I'll check in a second here. I just want to see. I got to bring up these games for tomorrow and see what Vegas has after this. I don't know if it really matters. But sometimes I say that and then I look at it and go like St. Louis had Toronto next. I was like, oh, all right, I'm all over Vegas for sure. I feel sorry for Toronto because everybody wants to win in Toronto. That's what's so hard about that. Like there's always Toronto players on there. They bring their families and they're going to get their best game all the time. It's almost not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Vegas just went. They had lost 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and they beat St. Louis. And what's their record? Minnesota's on a bit of a heat.
Wonder if people in Toronto are secretly cheering for Mitch Marner or secretly wanting him to like just shit the bed.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't think they want to see Marner successful. And it's too bad.
They had this problem last year too. And I think the main problem is like I don't think they have a goaltender that the players trust there.
I know.
You got that rookie Schmid, yeah.
Kira Schmid, like Aiden Hill's injured, so Schmid's the number one guy there right now.
Yeah.
Is he not? Yeah.
Yeah. Minnesota's got Carolina coming to town the next game on the 19th. Shouldn't be too much. Oh, and Vegas has the Rangers. They go back home and play the Rangers after this. And then it's a quick home trip, and then they go to Utah and Anaheim. I'm sort of leaning Minnesota here if you're getting plus money on it. I don't know. I don't even check I'm sort of leaning Minnesota. Vegas is okay. So you beat St. Louis first game back off a road trip. I think Minnesota they got the better goaltender. They're kind of shutting everybody down right now. You know, they're playing good
home team.
Yeah, playing trappy type system, getting back to what they.
Yeah, I mean they shut down Anaheim today.
It's only plus 105. I thought you'd get a little better price with Minnesota there, but
like Minnesota kept Anaheim scoreless today. That was a pretty good feat. I mean, Anaheim scored one goal. Colorado and no goals in Minnesota.
Anaheim was on their 5th game in 8 nights. And Anaheim, I think, knew they were going to lose that game because they put Mrazek in back-to-back. So they were like, well, we'll do the best we can, but we're done.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I saw that, I put a little bit on Minnesota. Once they put Mrazek in, because they got a home game after that, and they're like, well, we'll put Mrazek in here because, I mean, this is going to be a tough one. This is a terrible scheduling spot. So So yeah, it was a terrible scheduling spot. Now you got Vegas. It's not. This is kind of be a step up. Not that Vegas is that much better than Anaheim, but when the spot, as far as the spot is concerned, St. Louis to Vegas or St. Louis to Minnesota is not that far. It's a little bit of a ways, and Minnesota just had to stay home. So I would lean Mini here, but the big bet would be the under for sure.
Yeah,
I like the under. I don't know what their head-to-heads have been like. Oh, on the last two have been unders. There we go. I got my fourth goal.
1 sec.
Wild win the cup. So I don't know. I think Alex is going to be mad with me because I was in the chat today and he was all over San Jose. I don't know if he took I don't know what his best bet was today, but it almost sounded like he was going to best bet San Jose. And I was like, no, I was on Seattle. I said I told myself that I'm going to fade San Jose when they play teams they beat in this little run that they did. Yeah, well, I said I was going to fade San Jose when they every revenge game that they had in this little run that they had, because now teams are going to actually sit in the room and look at some video and say, this is what you got to do against the San Jose team. Can't let them run all over you. They're getting some respect though. That's good, because normally there's no video room when you went into San Jose. You played golf, probably had a couple beer, went into San Jose, took care of business. Like that was the game that you took her easy. They could surprise some teams every once in a while that maybe went a little too hard the day before, but you can't do that in San Jose anymore. Yeah, I understand. It was a good. I mean, what was the price? Younger me knows Kraken. They weren't banging bodies before. They were out skating the teams that they were playing. They were just surprising them. And the teams that were going in there weren't going in for a fight against San Jose. They don't want to physically damage themselves against the San Jose Sharks. They were just going in there to play some perimeter hockey and keep away, like they thought they were like the team from last year. And then, Warsofsky's like, you can outskate these guys, and that's what they did. And now you look at Seattle here. Seattle's been beaten on them, man. And they're clogging up the neutral zone, forcing them to dump and chase. That's what you got to do with the San Jose team like this. That's what you got to do with Montreal. You got to force them to dump and chase. And then you get the puck first, and when they're back there, you beat the living bejesus out of them. Little Caulfield's wicked when he gets the puck and you give him room, man. That guy's amazing. Incredible little guy. But you play in the playoffs and you get him behind, I'm going to elbow you in the fucking head. Like, I'll do whatever I got to do. You're done. Once the legs start going on Caulfield, what's he going to do? You can't get in the spots anymore. So, like, that's what you got to do with these San Jose guys, this San Jose team. Now, that being said, you give this team another year, maybe even only a year, maybe two, and these guys mature and get great size to them and learn the NHL game, this team's going to be a fucking wagon, man. This team's going to be amazing. That Askarov kid, and they get a little more defense on there.
Where's Dickinson? Is he making a team yet this year?
Yeah, he's been playing. He's probably playing over his head, though. Yeah. They really should. They got to get a couple more. He needs more time down.
Liljegren's still there?
Yeah. Liljegren's an underrated dude, man. He's a good, quiet player. Doesn't hurt anything. Like, he plays a good, quiet game. The only reason why Liljegren gets shit on is because everybody thought he was some sort of offensive dynamo. That's not his game. It's just a very simple.
Yeah. First round pick for Toronto, just like Sandin. None of them are there anymore, but the Leafs would have loved to have them on a pair right now.
Liljegren here in Toronto would be excellent. I don't know why they let him go. Even Timmins. They let Timmins go for nothing. He's doing pretty good right now. What do they got? A bunch of, like you said, building a Calgary team, a bunch of freaking plugs. Not that they're bad. Like, you got to have those kind of guys. You can't have all of these guys.
But are you giving up a first round pick in Fraser Minton for Brandon Carlo?
Terrible trade.
Unfucking believable.
Minton's looking pretty like he's going to be a solid.
He's going to be good. He'll be a third line center, good two-way guy. Boston's got a good one with him. Thank you, Toronto, if you're a Bruins fan. Fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, terrible trade. I like maybe Minton straight across, maybe, and that's saying a lot. And the first, fuck.
And the first, and where Toronto's going to end up this year is top 5 protected.
Again, was it another first?
Another first, yeah. Toronto doesn't have a first round pick till 2028.
Outrageous.
To fucking brutal, man. Yeah, it's top 5 protected for Carlo, but I mean, still, you pick after that, you're still going to get a good player. Plus, you got Minton, Brandon Carlo.
Can't find a general manager to save your fucking life. I mean, that's just unreal.
Dude. I know, dude. I don't know. Yeah. Do you think with them?
We did.
Yeah. I'm not even watching the Leafs. I'm so not invested in them right now.
I'm going to do the over on that. It's plus 100. I don't know if you can get a 6 anymore, but I think that Vancouver doesn't know how to play anything but overs. I don't think that's going to be an under. Yeah.
East Coast, West Coast, draw candidate.
Isaac said he likes to draw, and then Tampa Bay wins in overtime. I can see that too.
Yeah, I could see it too. I could see Vancouver being happy with a point, and East Coast, West Coast. So first thing you see, like East Coast, West Coast teams that are still above average teams. Like, you look at the draw first, and then just kind of spread out your bets from there.
Tampa Bay's been a really good first period team, but I don't know about here. I think I could see like Vancouver get up early in the first, and then Tampa Bay comes back in the second. I could see Vancouver being up 3-2 going into the third, and then Tampa Bay coming back. Calgary scored. It's in overtime. Good thing I took the draw.
Who got it?
I don't know, but I had I'll tell you in a second, but I had Frost for over 1.5 points for premium. So a small premium. He's hitting every single time. Yeah. So I made money on the game for sure, but I was kind of hoping Calgary, and it ended up 3-2.
They played some young kid on the top line, I think, tonight with Kadri and Fairby.
I can't remember. Kieran's there.
Kieran or something, I think, yeah. I saw his goal prop was like plus 420 or something. Maybe it's 420 because I just think of that number. But I'm like, he had like 1 goal all year, I think. No shots. Like, I'm not taking his goal prop.
Yeah, no. That other kid for Vegas, he got one today. It's just starting OT. I guess I should switch it over. And after we're done that, after it's OT, I'm going to head out.
Yeah, same here. I'm just watching the championship fight for UFC right now. Mikhaev by decision. I cash another nice ticket. He keeps taking this guy out, so it's like perfect. These Dagestani guys, they wrestle bears in their training. I guess they put like bear mitts and chains around these bears, and they wrestle bears, like these Russian Dagestani guys. That's how they
How's
train.
that? How do you can't wrestle a bear? What are you
Yeah,
talking
they
about?
wrestle a bear, dude. They put muzzles on their mouths and they freaking clamp their paws with like fucking mitts and shit, and they wrestle bears. And they have
What?
them on chains and shit. Yeah, dude. That's how they get their strength.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. 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 Imagine training, wrestling a bear instead of a real person, the strength you get. Take their back, man. Jump on their back and wrestle them down.
I didn't know what you were talking about there for a second. You know what the
Yeah.
slang for bear is? Eh?
What?
Really hairy gay guy.
Jesus Christ, Pearlo. Okay, how did you find that out? Where did you learn that term?
My first roommate was gay. And I don't
Okay.
know, gay people seem to follow me around. Our best friend is gay.
Dude, I
And,
got nothing wrong with
I know you have
gay
nothing
guys.
against gay people. That's,
No.
Of course,
But like, where did the term bear come from? Wrestling a
just
bear.
because they're hairy and they're big, like big,
Oh,
hairy
okay.
gay guys. Yeah, bear. That's it. They're like
All right.
there's certain like everybody, like everybody has their thing they're attracted to, and you wonder like, well, how could that person like that person? But there's some
Yeah.
guys that like hairy guys, is like some guys like big girls, whatever, right? But that's what they call them, bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the people in my extended family that are gay aren't hairy bears, so that's what I was wondering
Yeah.
where that came from.
That's where it came from. Yeah.
Hmm.
My first roommate was Blair, and he was a pretty big, heavy set guy, and people used to always call him the bear.
Blair the bear.
Yeah,
Bear.
Blair the bear. That's exactly what they did. Blair the bear. He fucking hated it too. Shut up. Yeah, he hated it. Yeah, I had to draw it too. I mean, draw. It's just ridiculous. Alex B. Smith is like gonna have this year in his dreams for the next decade. He's gonna write a book about this year. That's
The ice guys seem to be doing well, eh?
oh yeah. Well, very well,
yeah. Which days do you go on your shows again?
Monday, Wednesday. I finally
Monday,
get
Wednesday.
6 games to do. And they're actually pretty good games on Monday.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh.
Making the public money, buddy. That's what it's all about.
Yep. Everybody that's been on there, whoever, Matt Rob, Rye Rob, that new guy that they got on, everybody that goes on there, I'm hitting, everybody's hitting. It's freaking crazy. It's like they got the magic touch, man. But I'm having one of the best years I've had in a while. Just smoking everything right now.
Nice, right?
I think I just got to the point where I got to that time. Like I've only been doing this for 7 years, right? So experience helps. You just learn from what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been sprinkling a bit on basketball lately, football, UFC.
Did you ever check out Ian's show that he does with Wham Bam and Dutchie on the basketball show that he does?
No.
It's called Ski Profit. The guy's Ski Profit. It is the only podcast that I watch that's not hockey. It is freaking awesome. I don't even watch basketball. It's really good, especially Dutchie. You got to check him out, man. He's a character. He's such a character.
I'll check it out. You told me that before. I'll check it out. Basketball's a fun game. Basketball's a fun sport to bet on because it's so quick hitting. Like if you've got certain props and stuff and you got a bit of a parlay going, like the action is always live and it's always the fastest moving for prop bets.
Yeah.
Basketball. So
yeah, Ian does a college football too. I don't know how the hell he does it. The guy just freaking never sleeps, man.
Yeah.
Never sleeps.
Yeah. But hey, man, when you do it for a living, it's what you're not punching in the clock, punching out the clock. You're punching your own clock for a passion, and you love what you do, and you'll never have to work another day in your life, right? So you put your mind to it. He's put in a lot of work, and it's amazing.
Calgary's on the power play in OT.
Geez, I took the wrong draw there. I took the Seattle draw. I didn't take the Calgary draw.
I took a little bit. I took almost every draw. The only one I didn't take was Vegas. I didn't take the draw on that game because I thought that was and Dallas. I don't know. They were on Ice Guys. They were on Philly. I was like, how can you take Philly there? My gosh, it's just a terrible spot. It's just because they were plus 170. That's it. Just chasing a number. You're really talking yourself into it. Dallas has been getting into good form now. And then Philly was a 2-game road trip, like annoying road trip back to back, and then back home again.
Wonder what the percentage of draws this year are compared to years past. Do you think the draws are up this year?
Oh, way up. They're talking about it on TV. Like the commentators are talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's 28 or 29% now after today of the games are draws. That's soccer stuff. This is and I caught that early, and I think the reason why that is because they know that after I think all these teams know that the real season starts after the Olympics. Mm-hmm. They're just all trying to shake hands until the Olympics, and that's when
that makes sense. That makes sense. Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to cut their hand open at a steakhouse like Jack Hughes.
Exactly. Just imagine. Now he's going to miss the Olympics too and everything, eh?
No, seriously. Yeah, 8 weeks. Mid-February is the Olympics for hockey.
December,
January. No, he'll be there.
No, he'll be back before the Olympics. He'll be back.
And he can skate. It's a hand injury, so.
Yeah, he'll be back before the Olympics. But yeah, I think that's part of it. You're not, everybody knows that, and all these young teams, they're going to play, all these young teams are going to play hard because they don't have any Olympic players on their team or hardly any. So they don't give a shit. Their coaches are like, look, we're not going to the Olympics. We're just going to go balls out. Then we get a 2-week break. Just give her. Right. And the older teams and stuff like that, they're smart enough to treat the season like a marathon. So that's why a lot of these young teams are surprising the shit out of them. I'm going to remember this when it comes up again. I'll be taking dogs early, right when the season starts. The Bostons and the Pittsburghs and San Jose's and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Stars are on a heater, yeah.
Yeah, Stars are on a heater for sure. They're putting up goals. They're not giving up much.
Yeah. Gullickson took a while for them to start buying in, but it looks like they're starting to buy in. Even Rantanen.
Like Dallas just came back from that Eastern road trip tonight, and they just didn't miss a beat.
Yeah. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna clip this out. So I'm gonna say exactly what we have, and then I'll try to make a clip out of it. Okay, we're going. I'm taking the Penguins. I was on the under. It's 6. A little bit on the over. Penguins team total over 3 if I can get it. Winnipeg just scored. I like the over first period over, right? Tell me if I'm wrong because I can't see you. First period over props. I'll worry about. You can do your own props for that game. Take the Swedes, whatever. Yeah. Tampa, Vancouver. I'm really chomping on the bit to take Vancouver here, but I'll take the draw, and I do like the over because Vancouver is just not playing defense, and Tampa can. I don't care if they're on a back-to-back. Johansson will be in net. They don't have Demko, Lankinen. Like, that's an over. If you can get a 6, get it. I can't see that being an under. Take the draw, 3-3 exact score if you want. I could see Vancouver winning it. I could see Tampa Bay beating the shit out of them too, but I really think that they're going to surprise Tampa Bay with how much they work. And they're coming off that. Tampa Bay's coming off that Florida game now against their division rivals. This so letdown spot. I'm almost positive I'm going to take Vancouver first period there. Vegas, Minnesota under 6.5. Until I see otherwise, Minnesota is a straight under team. Vegas scored 4 against St. Louis with Hofer in net. It's going to be a little different playing against Minnesota. Minnesota's playing like complete tight. So draw, money line. I'm leaning the Wild there and under 6.5. Detroit and the Rangers. Did we even talk about that game? We didn't even talk about that game.
Yeah. It's in Detroit, right?
Yeah. The Rangers are coming off the win against Columbus. Detroit's coming off the loss against Buffalo. No, it's not in Detroit. It's in New York.
Eek.
It's going to be Talbot against Quick. I'm taking the Rangers. Quick has just been too good this year.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Taking the Rangers in regulation.
I'm with you. The Rangers have better matchups at home. Now they're starting to get a bit of scoring. So
they're feeling it a bit. They're looking confident. I think Detroit. I think that shook them that they lost to Buffalo. I don't think they're going to come in mad. I think they're going to come in shook. So give me the Rangers. Probably Rangers first period puck line. And they're scoring at home now. I would lean to the over here, but Quick is playing so well, probably not. Probably take Rangers team total over. Islanders, Colorado, we already how do you bet it? I think Colorado will probably win that game, but I don't blame anybody for throwing money on the Islanders at plus 210 the way they're playing. Just a really difficult spot. Or plus 1.5 or something like that. But just give me the over. I don't see this as an under. Not going to worry about anything else but the over first period. Both teams to score first period. Trifecta, as they like to call it. And maybe Colorado team total over, but Sorokin's looking really good. But something like that. I wouldn't be opposed to Islanders team total over a little bit. Take them both team total over. But if Colorado decides that they want to shut them down or the Islanders run out of legs because they've been on the road, like really tough games. Really tough games. I really think Colorado wagons us 5-2 or something like that myself, personally. Huh?
Sounds good, man. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a Pearlfecta.
Pearlfecta. Yes.
Pearlfecta. Place your bets. Trust in the Pearlo wisdom.
Yeah, and go to the Pearlo shop. We have our Christmas pearls getting ready here right away, so you'll be able to purchase some Christmas pearls for the little lady.
You could hang them on your tree
Have you ever known a lady
that gives out a winning bet?
Have you ever known a lady that doesn't like a pearl necklace, Rico? I have never.
Never met any. Every time you win a bet from the Pearl, the Pearlocopter drops an ornament right on your tree. This is the holiday season.
That's what's going to happen. Got it all hooked up. Got a little hand. It's just going to go right down the chimney. If you don't have a chimney, just You're gonna be in trouble, I guess. Well, I don't
Goes
know.
down your eavesdrops. Eavesdrops.
Eavesdrop. Yeah, we'll eavesdrop it down there.
Yeah.
Or we can just put it right on the front steps, I guess.
Yeah.
So, maybe I'll get a little.
It's a season of giving. It's virtual giving season.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get some cushions made up. I'll get Helen to make up some cushions while she's in between grinding pearls. I'll get her to make up little cushions, and we'll put a little pearl on there, and then we'll just Pearlocopter it right down in front. Huh? Send them a little message. I'll get you to write some messages.
Yep.
All right. I'm taking tomorrow night off. I take Sundays off. I'll be back on Monday. I think on Monday Julio, I haven't told you about Julio. We get all your letters, by the way. And Julio goes down to the mailroom, and he's a little sack he gets all the sack of letters. We pour it over the letter table, and we do the Pearlo dance. All of Hernandez and all Helen and everybody. And we get your letters. So I think Monday I might call it letter day from now on. I'm gonna read one of your letters that you've been sending on Monday. How do you like that, Rico? Sound like a good idea?
Great idea, bud. Go down to the mailroom and pick some of the most heartfelt, thoughtful ones, because these people take a lot of time in their lives to write that out, mail it, send it to you.
I will. So, I'll get some really heartfelt ones, because we all love that at Pearl of Wisdom Industries here. Heartfelt letters. Hunter's Body Lube. It's the best.
Sponsor in the league.
I can't see it. It's like a ghost. There you go. Hunter's Body Lube. It's the best there. I said it. No chafing. And I guess that's it. That's my full 42, Rico. You go off and do what you're going to do. I'm going to go off and do what I'm going to do. Pearlo dance you out, and have a great day, everybody. Okay.
Good night.